destination is Baker Street.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Do a little bit of this with a bit of that. I know how you love it. I know how you love it. I know how you love it.
Okay, hello everybody. Today I'm here with a London Get Ready with me. Obviously you know what that entails, so I'm just gonna start out. So the first thing I did was a simple bit of skincare. I did do this really quick because it was like 5:30 in the morning. So I just put on some cleanser, which was the simple cleanser, and rubbed it into my face. I then had to get out of my pyjamas, which are these really cute ones from Primark. They're just Hogwarts ones and I love them. And I got changed into this jumper from H&M and this necklace from Magique, and I thought this was like a pretty safe, staple London outfit. My jeans were from Topshop, which are the Joni jeans, and yeah. Okay, so then moved on to makeup, and I tied my hair back out of my face so that, you know, it was cool. And then I took a primer because I had a very long day ahead of me and primed my face with this Luminous Goddess one. And then took my foundation, which is the Lasting Finish by Rimmel, and I dotted this all over my face. This is a super long lasting matte foundation, so I thought it would do the job perfectly for a day out in London. And I blended this with the Real Techniques foundation. No, I didn't. Real Techniques, what was it called? Expert Face Brush. There you go. After foundation I took concealer, which is the Rimmel Wake Me Up in the colour Ivory, just under my eyes and like on my spots and all that jazz. For powder I took the Astor Anti-Shine Mattitude powder on the powder brush by Real Techniques and just really mattified it because I didn't want to look glowy, I just wanted to look fresh. For contour I took the Master Sculpt by Maybelline and contoured with the Real Techniques contour brush, which I go through like love-hate relationships with, but I'm loving at the moment, and just really defined those cheekbones. My favourite blusher at the moment is this one by Kiko. And I took this on the blush brush by Real Techniques. I think blusher is the first thing to come off, like personally, but this one is quite long lasting. And then I took a cheeky bit of highlight, which is a Revolution Baked Highlighter, just on the tops of my cheekbones. For brows at the moment I'm using the Brow Satin by Maybelline, which again I really love. Just defines your brows so perfectly. I'd really recommend this. And then for my eyeshadow, I took my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Now, I cannot remember individual names, but I do point to them, so if you have the palette, yeah. I highlighted my brow bone with that one, which is White Chocolate. Do you know the name of that? And I then took this shade just all over my eyelid, just like everywhere, focusing on the inner third of your eye. And then blended this one on the centre to like outer third of my eye, just for like a bit of definition. It's kind of a pinky, warm toned colour from the Chocolate Bar palette. And then I blended these two, which I believe are called like Black Forest and Triple Fudge, through the crease to get like a really defined, quite dark cut crease look, which I really am enjoying at the moment, these colours mixed together. And then on the inner corner for highlight I just used this shade here. I then took a bit of the number 7 Stay Perfect metallic eye pencil on my like lash line at the bottom because I think that makes a lot of difference to my eyes personally to define them. But for winged eyeliner I took this one by Cocoa Box, which is a micro liner. I absolutely love this, and did my Molly Classic winged eyeliner. So for mascara at the moment I'm using the Lash Sensational by Maybelline, which I've been loving for probably around a year now. I love this mascara. I feel like it's a classic with everybody and it just makes your lashes look great. What more can you say? So the last thing I did was take lipstick, you know what I mean. And this is in the shade Brave by MAC, and I really love this. It's the perfect neutral colour. I didn't want to have to be reapplying. It swatches like this. I just love this lipstick. But then for a bit of something extra, I took this lip gloss by Estee Lauder, which I really love, just to give it a bit more of a shimmer, you know. So once my makeup was done, I moved on to hair. I knew how I wanted to wear it, so it didn't take me very long. I just brushed it through because I'd straightened it the night before and separated the two front sections to keep them out my face, because I find the front sections of my hair so annoying because they always fall in my eyes, and I didn't want to have to be like pulling them out, like, you know what I mean, moving them out my face all day. So I twisted them into two tiny buns, which you've probably seen in my vlog. I call it the Miley Cyrus hairstyle because I feel like I look like Miley Cyrus, but I just wrapped this round. At the moment it's just in a hair bubble, and then I put this hair elastic over it. I've actually lost my actual hair elastic, so I've been using loom bands, which I think work exactly the same, and then I just grip this into place with bobby pins, as you do. I would be happy to do a more in-depth like tutorial of this look because I wear this quite a lot, but I just did the same on the other side. It's quite a straightforward, easy look, one that I managed to pull off at 5:45 in the morning. So that's pretty much the hair done. I really am a fan of this hairstyle. I was going to curl the ends of my hair, but I did decide to leave it straight in the end. Did end up raining anyway, so it went really frizzy, but this was my finished hair and makeup, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's pretty much my everyday makeup look, so if you want to watch a more in-depth version, there is a video on my channel. I then just waited for my dad to finish getting ready and just checked my emails at 6:30 in the morning, as you do. So we left from Hull station and went direct to London, King's Cross. We got the 7 o'clock train, was it 7 o'clock? There or thereabouts, and we travelled down. While I was on the train, I actually reread Of Mice and Men because I wanted to do a form of revision that wasn't going to take up loads of space, so I read this book. And we arrived at about 10 o'clock into King's Cross station. I love King's Cross, and the first thing we did was get on the underground and ride the tube. We got off at Baker Street and went straight to Pret to have breakfast. I love Pret breakfast, and we just sat there and ate and generally watched the world go by. Once we'd finished up there, it was time to get back on the tube at Paddington Station. Riding the underground is actually one of my favourite things. I just feel like you're really part of London when you're on it, and I love the tube.
I've seen it in my sleep 1,000 times.
We rode the tube all the way to South Kensington, where we actually went to the Natural History Museum. You're probably aware of this if you watched my vlog, but the building here was amazing. This clip is a little bit annoying because this guy would not stop waving his selfie stick around. Like, if you go out, please don't be that person that takes a selfie stick because it's just annoying. But yeah, we went to the Natural History Museum and had a look around, but then once we finished up there, we rode the tube again to Westminster, and we got out and went to Big Ben and did all the London-y stuff and got the classic London shots and walked down the embankment all the way down to Waterloo Bridge. I feel like I know this part of London really well because I always end up walking down the embankment. We had lunch in Pizza Express on the South Bank, and I had this amazing chicken pizza. And it was just nice to have a sit down from a pretty hectic day. Once we'd finished up there, we actually walked across to Borough Market, where you can see the Shard really nicely, and Borough Market is literally my favourite place in London. It's so bustling with life, but you might not know it's there if you didn't look for it.
I've seen it in my sleep 1,000 times. So leave it up to me and close your eyes.
So once I'd finished up vlogging, we had a look round at all the little stalls, and it's so colourful, I absolutely love it. And then it was time to get back on the tube and head to Oxford Street, where I met my friend Liv, who you might know on YouTube. I'll link her channel below. It was so nice to catch up with her again. We went shopping on Oxford Street for a little while. When we came back out, I actually found a place called Vogue House, which was not intentional. I don't know if it's where Vogue is written or what it is, but I just thought it was pretty sick. So we walked from Oxford Street to Regent Street and then through Leicester Square. By this time it was getting dark, but what would London be without M&M World? And we went in the MAC in Covent Garden, and I've never seen makeup as colourful as it was there. It was just amazing. And then, you guessed it, we got back on the tube and rode back to King's Cross. We arrived at King's Cross at about 7 o'clock, and I was really sad to be leaving. London is always such a really nice place to visit for the day. But we did wait around in King's Cross for a little bit. We checked the time boards to make sure we were going to, get the right train, because that would be a molly thing to do. And we actually went in a few of the shops in King's Cross Station. And we got on the train back to Hull at around 7:30. I'd had such a nice day riding around London, just seeing everything that's amazing, and I had like a really nice trip. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. I love editing these style videos. I also hope you enjoyed my vlog from that day. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye guys!